Go! Here we are. Oh wait,
Are we
why there's
live?
a
Hello,
yeah.
hello.
Wait, there are
Okay.
extra Kryptomons that invaded us. 1 second. Oh, okay. Now we're good.
All right. Can everybody hear us? Can everybody say hi on chat just to know that I'm not talking to absolutely nobody? First thing I see, Toa saying leaks. I want leaks.
Hey
All
guys,
right.
how are you doing? Finally. Kalle, what was the last time that we had a chat? It was already 2 weeks ago, huh? Since the last time.
Yeah, it's been a while. Wait, that's weird. I don't see us live on Facebook. Nor on YouTube actually. Oh, wait, hold on. I might just
Man,
have
you definitely have a problem.
I definitely see the promo up, but I don't see us live. Oh, okay. X Hidden just mentioned that they can hear us on Twitch. So, all right, let's just jump right into it, I guess. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of our Founders Talks. This will be the fifth session that we've done so far, and my most important question for all of you guys today is: have you guys missed us? We didn't have a session last week, like Umberto mentioned. So, even if you don't miss us, we missed you. Okay, so a huge
Stop trying.
welcome.
Stop, please. Stop trying to buy the love from the people, from the viewers. Come
Hey,
on.
I love all of you guys. Okay, even if Umberto doesn't, like I do. Also, I wanted to mention, like a huge welcome to our friends from Babylon who are watching. We're obviously really, really excited to have you guys here, and it's completely understandable that you might have, a question or 500 different questions when learning about a new project. So don't hesitate to pop any of those questions into the YouTube chat, the Twitch chat, the Facebook chat, and I'll be picking them up throughout the sessions, and we'll try our best to answer them. So today's session is going to be slightly different from the previous ones. We usually have a special guest with us, but as you all know by now, Umberto is absolutely terrible. He absolutely loves dropping hints and teasers for upcoming features. So he's managed to convince me that we should host a session where he's the special guest and he gets to do all of the talking. Finally, otherwise, he never gets the chance to drop all the cool stuff. So, for the benefit of our new friends from Babylon, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Oh, sure, that's a good one. So, as you said, welcome everyone. Welcome to everyone here, the new people that are joining us, for those that are already looking his live, or for those that are gonna look at recorded later on. Nice to meet you. I'm Umberto. Actually, I'm the CEO and founder of the Kryptomon project. Short intro about myself. Let's say I'm a geek, I'm a nerd and a gamer. Still playing Pokemon right now, even if I'm 30 with a baby, and I'm still kind of trying to find the right balance between Pokemon and real baby, which is quite difficult, but I'm getting there. But yes, it's very happy. We're very happy, of course, to have closed this also new partnership with Babylon, because we have seen more and more. We want to increase our community. We want to, as you always said, Kaiser. Our main objective is to make Kryptomon for everyone. I mean, we want everyone. We want to really go for the mainstream and for the more people. And working with Babylon is also, they have a great community, and introducing the Kryptomon concept to them is a great opportunity for us, as well as, which is the most important things, I think is also very interesting for our Kmon holders, that through this partnership, finally people can also will be capable to use the Kmon coin to buy Kryptomon NFT or other NFT through Babylon. So Kmon will be actually used in the Babylon NFT marketplace. So go there, drop it, follow our updates, because as soon as the tech integration is over, we're started. We will, share it. But finally, we also see Kmon bringing more utility, which is something that the community has asked us. We have a lot of utility coming, but we need to bring something in between. And this was a great opportunity for us. So again, I'm very happy to host you. Welcome all of you. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the Krypton family. Lots of love, 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 love.
Who's
Was that
who's
okay?
trying,
Love, love, love,
who,
love, love.
who's trying to buy the likes now? All right. I said it once, just once. But yeah, like Umberto's already mentioned, it's great that we're slowly introducing utility for the Kryptomon coin. Now we've got staking, we've got using it in liquidity pools. Now you can buy stuff with it on different marketplaces, including our own. That's I'm sure Umberto's going to talk about maybe slightly later on. But let's just get right into it. Oh no. As I understand it, the community seems to have organized their own special challenge today, where every single time Umberto reveals something new, everybody watching the stream, or was it us? I couldn't tell. Maybe all of us has to take a shot. I'm just gonna let you guys know up front. We've got a couple of really exciting things to go through today. So I hope everybody has enough drinks on hand, but let's also try to keep safe.
Carlo, what's the problem with this game? Is that knowing myself, I'm very encouraged to drop as much as information as possible to get all the people that is watching wasted. That would be funny. I think we should plan a session like this. At a certain point, we can play with the community and and start dropping all the information so they get wasted totally. That would be lovely.
I think that'll be the first time where they tell us to please stop dropping things because all of them are just on the pavement. But all right, let's get right into it. Umberto, what do you want to talk about first? And also, you guys drop all of your questions. I am looking at them. But Umberto, what do you want to talk about first?
Well, I think there is one major topic that everyone wants to talk about, everyone wants an update about it, and it's about the Kryptomon game. Let's start as usual. I think it's always better to start from the bad things instead of from the good things, because in this way you immediately say how the things are going. And the only bad things which I say, I think it's quite clear that we are late on the timeline that we have set back in the days. If you remember, Kyle, the timeline that we have set ourselves back in was May or June, whatever. That we were hoping to drop the phase 1 at the end of Q3, but unfortunately we didn't make it. And the reason why, as probably most of the community knows, it is about the fact that we changed game studio partner. We started working with an amazing game studio, and since we started working with that, we kind of, guys, literally take everything that we have did so far and started again from scratch. But the problem was that we already have something built and deployed, so we had to, and we are still working to update and figure out different ways to, mitigate and having the transition period before the next launch. So this is kind of the first things that people want to talk about, because I'm looking in the. I'm so sorry for Pro Rookie and for Toa that in the group every day they got people asking when game launch, when launch, when launch, when launch. And we are very close there. We're getting there, and we're gonna show you something. I think we are gonna show some screenshots, some things that are happening. I'm gonna explain you a couple of stuff, and then I think I would like to talk more about the game, how the things are going, and the different questions that we have also collected during the week, because guys are always reading everything in all the communities, in Discord, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Telegram, so I already know everything that you asked for.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I'm just looking through all of the comments at the moment, and a lot of people have mentioned the fact that we need to fix our mic. Can you guys let us know on the comments if it's hard to hear me or it's hard to hear Umberto? It seems Umberto seems very far from his mic.
1 second then, guys. 1 second. Let me try to, get my mic closer then. And I'll increase a little bit the volume, so it should be good. I hope that now it's better.
Let us know. All right, let's just. Oh,
much better.
Much better.
Okay.
All right.
I just bumped up the volume a little bit. So, as we said last time, if you remember, let's start with the first things to talk about it. When we had the last session with the game studio, with the designer, I kind of teased you, if you remember, a little bit of wireframe and mockups, I'm happy to say that part has been completed, and actually those mockups now is starting to become real prototype, real game, and so on. So I just want to start showing you guys what we have come up with, and I would love to listen your feedbacks. As always, please drop it here, drop it on Telegram. Let's follow as always the discussion. But I wanted to introduce you to the phase. We're gonna call it chapter 1 of the Kryptomon game that is gonna start soon, somewhere during this fall. But stop talking. Let's showing it, which I think is even better. So 3, 2, 1, boom. Look at how it changed the scene, like boom. So guys, I'm here to present you the new UI of the chapter 1 Kryptomon game. So what you can see here is when you're gonna start playing the game, this is how the game looks like at the beginning. What was that? What was that?
No, it just looks really, really fancy. Like I'm excited to see it.
Okay.
Right,
okay. Are you
guys?
not
I will
talking
let you guys know straight up that Umberto is terrible with showing us updates. Like I had to wait ages before I got to see this. So you guys are in for a treat.
So guys, what you can see here, this is going to be like this is the idea of the main screen. So from here, you as the player, you will see all of your Kryptomon walking around, doing actions, doing animations, you know. And on top of that, you will find, for example, you will see their icon if they are going to be, you know, for example, these two are hungry. They just have hungry, and so you need to tell you that they need to be fed. So here on the left, you can you will be capable to you know, jump from a Krypton to another, looking at their information. On top, you can access to buy new Gamon coin, and as soon as the Simplex partnership will be integrated, then you will be capable immediately to buy with a credit card inside of the game from the shop. You can go to the shop and start buying items that you wish. And here you have the chest, where your chest inventory and so on. So if we move then, what is going to happen then if you click on and you select your Kryptomon, that it will, you know, as I said, is going to hanging around. Then you will start you can figure it out how it's doing. So for example, in this case, we do see that this Kryptomon is not as happy as it could be, just to the fact that he's very hungry, even though his health is quite positive and he needs to be cuddled. I mean, the person doesn't really take care of it. And then when you click on him, you're gonna, from the bottom, you're gonna have your inventory where all of your stuff you can see, you know, and then you can have cheese, health type, toys, and also train cards. Regarding the train cards, indeed, the way at the beginning in the first release until the PvE isn't released, the training will start working as cards. So every player will have different cards that you will earn from the boxes that you get, and then you can decide which cards you wanna play on your Kryptomon to improve his own stats, for example. And then from here, you're gonna have, you know, all the different cards that you can drop to him and so on. And then another important thing is about, of course, I still, in any case, want to see the genome of my monster, my Kryptomon, how it's doing. So again, once you click on the info button, for example, you will open up this window that will to show you the genome of the Kryptomon and also his profile. So these attributes for the battle and all the other attributes that we have. So this is what, let's say, in a nutshell, because of course, I would love to share you more, but as always, Carter is kind of very precise that I can't share too much. But this is kind of how the new UI of the Kryptomon game looks like, and this is what you can expect the moment that you start the Kryptomon journey, and the game will be released.
I am only doing this because I'm concerned for our community, right? Because that was like cards, some new graphics, the new screens, how the new UI is going to look. Guys, you got to take about like 15 shots by now, right? So we can't drop too much, otherwise we'll have nothing to talk about in future sessions, and also all of you might be wasted by the time you get home tonight. So yeah, super interesting to see all of this. I don't know about you guys, but when I saw this, I was like, this is clean, this is really good looking. Everything is apparently just called cheese, but you know, we'll fix that eventually. Oh, somebody's just said mic again. I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem, guys. Post a couple of times if Umberto's mic is a problem. And yeah, I think xhidden02 has mentioned look at how good that looks, and this is just after, you know, a month. has it even been a month of working with the new game studio? So can you imagine how amazing this is going to look like in a year? Somebody has also mentioned instead of 3D, let's just go straight to 4D. Don't even know what that's going to look like, but yeah. Any other questions that you guys might have, by the way? I'm just taking a look. Let's see. Hacker Gaming. Are the cards purchased with Kmon or through staking?
Sorry, Ed, I was just checking my mic. Sorry, guys. What did you said?
Hacker Gaming has asked, are the cards purchased with Kmon or through staking?
Actually, it's going to be both options. So the cards will be part of, we're going to have chests, and every chest will have cards inside, and you can either decide, or you want to earn the chest by staking. So the more you stake, and more chests you're going to earn, and the speed at which you're going to earn chests will increase. Or if you don't want to have time to stake and you want to go for the shortcut, you can just go to the marketplace and buy a chest. And the question it might be, okay, but what happened to the Kmon that I spent? Indeed, this is kind of part of this circular economy that we're building, so that every transaction that is going to be part of the Kmon in Kmon inside of the game will start filling and feeding up a treasury fund. So the way it's going to work, as what I think I've already said that. We're going to have a treasury fund. So where all the transactions that are inside, so every time you buy from, let's say, items from the game, or even between players, part of those transactions, they will go, there was going to be a fee, and then that part will go to the treasury fund. So let's imagine that you buy a box for, 100 Kmon. Out of those 100 Kmon, let's say that 3.65 for Kmon will be taken from us as our revenue stream, and the rest, so the other 96 Kmon, go into these treasury funds that will be then the one that fulfill and support and supply the play to earn. So in this way, every other mechanics, when there is Kmon that has to be released, that money will come from the treasury fund. So this is kind of a circular economy that we're going to have, and we're going to take some fees. Of course, we need still to sustain the company and the cost. I mean, as we said, we have to pay a lot of candies, and we have to spend a lot of money in candies right now for Carter. So guys, but aside from that, as I said, you can either buy from the marketplace or you can stake and earn those loot boxes, those chests.
Yeah, I think that also directly answers a question that our Markokok TV has asked on Twitch chat. So, are there going to be any play to earn mechanics? So that's your answer right there. That's where the treasury fund is. That's how we're going to use the treasury fund. So by buying things in game, you're indirectly supporting yourself. And the fee, like Umberto mentioned, very, very important. I need candy, otherwise I can't write, or I can't think up really, really fun lore. And also we eventually, it's probably like number 58 on the priority list, but eventually we will get Umberto a better mic. Someday. So I'm not seeing any more questions about the UI that you've just shown on all the different chats. Everybody just seems really, really excited about how clean it looks. So yeah, we're doing well, guys. So
that's really kudos. I have to say kudos to Maurice. Did a great job, and together with the game studio, they did a huge job. And guys, I'm more than excited than you. I mean, to really see everything up and running. It's yeah, I'm really looking forward to play this game.
One of these days, we will get Maurice on this founders chat. So
we should definitely. I think it might be also nice. Maybe let us know also from that. It would be nice to having like a session where we do invite every team member, as a guest.
Yeah,
a little bit more about them, how they do work, and how they contribute to crypto. Might be nice.
Or maybe, well, that is a great idea, but I'm thinking maybe we could do it in such a way that in the future, when Kryptomon gets a little bigger, maybe we could offer one of the special prizes to be to join us in a chat. Whoever is the best Kryptomon trainer, you guys get to join us and just chat about pretty much anything you want to chat about, really. But yeah, so that's all we have for UI updates. That's already like 15 shots that you guys have to take. So if you are not drunk yet, let's get on to our second large reveal of the day, the Gleam.io competition. Umberto, do you want to explain to us, or shall I? No, actually, you do it.
I do it.
Yeah, you do it. You wanted to be
Right.
the special guest today, so I will let you do it.
So then you have people again has to drink a lot.
That's kind of the point.
No, so guys, so the thing is, as we said, another point that, of course, during the days when we started, I do remember everyone asking when marketing. I remember Carter that everyone was saying, hey, when marketing, we need more marketing, we need to attract more people, and so on. And what we were saying as a team, and what I was also jumping in was, hey guys, yes, of course we need to do marketing. We are not just here to be just the 45,000 of us, but there is a total billion market, population that we should go for. But of course, it doesn't make sense to start marketing right now. We just need to wait a little bit before the real marketing is going to kick in. Because then, for this reason, then we're gonna start, growing and so on. Otherwise, we're gonna collected, I don't know, other 40,000 people kind of disappointed because there was nothing. So finally, we're getting closer to the game release and to the first version of the game. We call it the 0.5. We start also the marketing. So just to say this, we have an update actually that we have a new CMO that's actually joined the company, which is we have Tomer, which is just joined the team. Is a very incredible guy, talented, experienced marketing person, and he's going to kick in and kick great our marketing activities. And to do so, one of the first things, we have a lot of things in pipeline. Some of them we cannot say right now. Sorry, even if I wanted to wish, we have NDAs that we have signed, but you will see later, is indeed the new Glam.io campaign. So how the new Glam.io campaign is, okay, we set ourselves, how can we in any case support and contribute and using our community to help us out still to grow. Because at the end of the day, since we started, we saw that the best marketing comes when it comes from people that are already part of the community, and for this reason, we come up with a new Glam.io campaign that is going to start soon. I think it's going to be starting on Sunday. I don't know. That's Claudio's going to manage that. I don't remember when it's going to start. But how it's going to work is that we're going to create a pool of 300,000 Kamon coins, so 300k Kamon, and everyone can have access to that pool and through Claim.io. So the way it's going to work is that we're going to ask you some actions such as tweet, retweet, invite friends, and so on. And then the more action you will do, the better, the better position you will take, and the more Kamon you will earn from that pool that we have set in place. Kinda, guys, you are becoming our own influencers, so to say. So you're becoming our own influencers. So we set a budget of 300k Kamon, and based on the action that you're going to run, the more action, the more people you brought in on board, the more of your friends, then the more party you can take out of it. And there is a good things is also that if you are also a Kamon NFT holder, actually you are going to collect 2 times the points that you've earned. So I made it that I invite a friend. I got 1 point, 5 points. I don't remember the number, but I have a Kamon NFT. I'm an egg holder, so to say. Then I will double my points. Instead of getting 1, I will get 2, or if it's 5, I will get 10. And this is really for, again, support those people that are here for the game, really believing in the game and want to support us. And so if you have an egg holder, well, we're gonna double your point. And last but not least, of course, because we say, okay, but once the pool is over, I've done a lot of effort, know how can I make it, blah, blah, blah. So we are going to run, in any case, a lottery for all of the people that participate in the campaign and help us spread the word as much as possible, especially now that a lot of juicy stuff is coming. And we're gonna set some eggs. I think it was 3 eggs on as a prize for the lottery for all of the other people that participate but didn't get into the threshold to participate in the Kamon coin pool. So marketing is coming. Marketing is starting actually. We are starting slowly. But we have super things in the pipeline. So you will be not disappointed as I promised last time. Heart.
I think
This is how it works.
I need to start talking more so that I get loved too. Otherwise, everybody is going to just love Umberto. But yeah, so just to sum up everything that Umberto's already mentioned, 300,000 KM is going to be in a pool. You're going to be able to earn a percentage of that based on the number of points that you get via doing a couple of different tasks, right? And sort of the benefit of this, and I don't think Umberto touched on this, is that this means that it's not just a lottery, right? You might have done a lot of stuff and you might not have won. This guarantees the fact that at the end of the Gleam IO competition, you walk away with something, regardless of how little you might have done. You definitely have a prize. Obviously, the more you do, the more friends that you bring in, the more you grow our community, the more you're gonna get. But 300,000 came on is a lot of came on. I'm going to be joining. But yeah, and I guess one thing to probably also mention is the fact that we thought when creating this idea, and again, kudos to Toma for thinking about it, is why would we pay these really, really expensive marketing agencies, et cetera, to spread the word when we could just pay you guys, which we want to keep the money in our community as well, right? So you guys are now our marketing agencies. Let's get the word out there. And 300,000 came on, guys. Can you just brain how much that is? That's so much came on. But yeah, super excited, and obviously there'll be a lottery afterwards as well. So you might earn double.
Yeah, just because we are used to run lotteries, so we like we like the lottery. So at the end of the day, at always let's always set a lottery. I was actually
Just
talking
throw
this
one
with the
in.
team.
Yeah. Just throw a lottery right in. I mean, we've already given you 300,000 came on, but here's a lottery anyways. Like, we've done so many lotteries. The first Gleamire competition, staking lottery, the law challenges lottery, now another lottery. But yeah, also quick interjection from my part, because law challenge has been doing really, really well. Thank you guys so much for participating. Really, I've gotten so many responses that it takes me ages just to read through all of your different answers. A lot of people think the challenges should be easier. I'm trying to keep it at a medium-ish level. A lot of people have done really, really well so far in solving them. So again, kudos. Really well done. Hopefully, this will be next week will be the last one. So you've got 2 more chances this week and next week to get your eggs. So yeah, let's see. We've touched on the UI updates, competition. No question.
We're getting closer to the ninth things.
Yeah, the fun stuff.
Like
I'm just trying to drag it out,
I'm like, come on, let's move on. Let's move on. But we have other things to talk before.
We've got lots of really interesting stuff to cover, guys. But Toa has just asked the question, so I guess we can't talk about that just yet. Oh, okay. Toa, question about trading cards. Will players be allowed to sell extra chests that they earn on the market, or is the market supplied by only the team? So can we trade chests on the marketplace essentially?
That's actually a very good question, and the answer is we decided initially we thought, okay, let's go that way. So if someone earns some items they cannot use it, they can actually sell them back and so on. But then we figured out with the lawyers that could actually have some implications, and so we have decided for the first phase to not go in that direction, but and also because right now the items that you can get on the chest right now are, how can I say, consumable items. Are just food, and you're gonna need food, so you're not gonna be so keen to sell it. But afterwards, we are going to also release not foods only and consumable items, but we're gonna use, deliver stock items. I don't know, fixed items that are not consumable. Such as could be thinking about a sword or a hat, whatever, that can really have and giving you a boost and so on. And all of those will be actually NFT minted. And in that case, then we are going to allow players to actually collect those items and then sell them through the marketplace to other players. But right now, because those are also NFTs, the consumable items that we have right now are actually not NFTs. They are just part of the game mechanics. So they are not kind of sellable, so to say, or either it's going to create a huge mess. So at the beginning, not trading of those consumable items, but as soon as we're gonna start dropping instead, power up item, that kind of stuff, then those will be NFTs minted, and then you will be capable to sell it, because then there's a new total market opportunity, of items. I have the strongest egg incubator, for example, that boosts the speed for an egg to. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Spoiler. To what? Sure. But yeah, that's kind of the sense and the feeling, guys.
Everybody just don't listen. Like block out the past 2 minutes. All right. You didn't hear that. Toa, shh. Otherwise people will remember. But yeah, lots of interesting things to come. I guess we will just cancel one future Founders Talk sessions because wow, Umberto just gave it away. But yeah, so in the future, we'll be able to trade these NFTs on our own marketplace. Potentially we might have accessories. I can't decide if I like a hat or a headband. I've always been partial to headbands, but we'll see. But yeah, okay. So finally, we're going to get on to the fun stuff. Umberto, I know you've been waiting for this the whole night. Why don't you kick us off about the thing that I think this was the first question that somebody dropped on YouTube somewhere, but do we have an update on hatching?
Yes. We have an update on hatching, but first, actually, I'm gonna drop another one. But it's a question that it's for Kwani. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but man, always see you in the community. Lots of love. And which it was, how is the aura of unfreezable eggs looks like? And this is actually it's a perfect question because we prepared that. I have it here. So guys, what I'm gonna share you now is, of course, cannot be considered. I mean, this is Kryptomon. This is being procedurally generated. It's still work in progress. There is still some things that has to be fixed, but at least to give you a glimpse of how the aura will look like on the Kryptomon is in 3, 2, 1, go. There you go, guys. So as you may see, this is still to be fixed. For example, the aura is 2 on the bottom left, but that's just minor changes and minor fixes. But this is how an unfreezable Kryptomon looks like. They will have this kind of aura. There will be 8 type of aura, 1 aura per element. So every element will be its own aura. And if your Kryptomon is unfreezable and have the aura, then you're gonna get this. And this you can see, for example, how does it look like in for this one. And that's super clean and neat, guys. When I
Does that look sick or what? Does that look sick or what? I am super hyped. Okay, sorry. I'll shut up. Go.
No, but when I saw it, I mean, I'm really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to see all the Kryptomon thing. I'm just now mind blown by the fact that we're getting close, and we're actually going to see how all of those acts will look like. And thinking that it's all of them procedurally generated, man, that's like, oh, mind blowing. I don't know how mine is gonna look like, and I'm super curious. I mean, I have a defense couch potato ghost type, but I will figure that something out with that. But I will put in that work. But this is so good, and this actually leads me. I think this is the main topic of today, I guess. And also, I just want to say something. That how many people answered the Lord Challenge this week?
I have so far received 130 responses, but as I previously mentioned, I will not answer how many people have gotten it right or wrong until next Tuesday. Okay. But we've got 130 responses so far.
So for those, let's say this, for those that actually, well, technically now they're going to know if they answer correctly or not. I'm just going to spoil the answer.
I mean, you can spoil the answer, but it doesn't do them any well because they also have to explain to me how they got that. So it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I've planned this out.
Can I spoil that? Can I spoil the answer to the Lord Challenge? So, drum roll, guys. Drum roll. So the answer to the Lord Channel, if you completed the Lord Channel this week, that will return to you a specific date in time. And that date is the 15th of October 2021, meaning actually next week. And why that? What is going to happen then is actually it's going to be Hatching Day. So on the 15th of
Today.
October, happy day. No, next week on the 15th of October, finally, guys, all of you will be capable to, if you want, of course, you'll be capable to ask your Kryptomon. And you will be capable, oh wait, let me go back to this scene. You will be capable to see your Kryptomon for the first time. And that is going to be the so-called version 0.5. So 50, stay tuned because we're gonna announce when the hatching will open. We still have to, finishing the test. We want to make sure everything is gonna go smooth as much as possible, as always, guys. But yes, 15th of October, all of the eggs will open if you wish, and it's gonna be mind blowing. To be honest, I would love to see internet world flooded by Kryptomon. Boom, 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 boom. All of the Kryptomons all over the place. And because finally we can show why the Kryptomon project is and why. And I think it also for us as a team is a very big milestone, probably even bigger than the IDEO. Because this is the first partial release of our game. And together with the hatching, a total new UI of the Kryptomon dashboard. So right now, if you remember, if you go to the Kryptomon dashboard, you will see, your eggs and DNA and blah, blah, blah. But we got a lot of feedbacks. People wanted to see the entire genome. People wanted to, to have more details and, how can I say, a smoother integration and interaction between all the different things that we have dropped so far. So we are going to also deliver a total new UI for that, which I actually have a spoiler of it because I want to give and explain a little bit how the hatching will work on the 15th. Can I? Well, let's get these people wasted, man. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? If we've already spoiled so many things, you might as well at this point.
You are the party breaker. I mean, I'm here, these people are there with the drinks and they want to drink and so on. And let's encourage them,
I'm the sober friend that makes sure all of you guys get home at the end of the day. This guy is the one that's like drink, 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 drink. So we balance each other out. We balance each other out.
No, but so having said that, how hatching is going to work. So as we said, when you're gonna log in the new UI, and I'm gonna show you a video that shows a little bit how the new UI looks like and actually the hatching process looks like. This is still, let's say, work in progress, not polished, because again, don't want to spoil too much. So this is just enough what you need to know for now. But as I said, so every one of you will be capable to actually decide either you want to hatch your egg or not. So it's totally up to you guys to decide if you want to do it or not. Then when you're gonna click, you're gonna have a nice hatch button, and you need to click that, and you're gonna start the hatching process. There is one thing which I really want to take and talk about. Is always going back the Kryptomon coin utility. As we always said, the Kryptomon coin will be and was meant to be the in-game coin in-game coin. So every single transaction, every interaction with the game should have passed through the Kryptomon coin. So we integrated the Kryptomon coin in the hatching process. So to hatch a Kryptomon, there's going to be needed to spend 100 Kryptomon coin, which is, we saw is a quite reasonable amount of Kryptomon coin in any case to allow everyone to hatch their Kryptomon. But again, what is going to happen with those Kryptomon coin? Well, those Kryptomon coin will go and start feeding the treasury funds because game is coming, so we need to start, building up the treasury fund for the for the play to earn mechanics. But good news is for the first 3 days, of course, to support and share back the love with all of you hats, for the first 3 days, hatching will be for free. So from the 15th of October till the 18th of October, you will be capable to hatch your eggs for free, and then afterwards, you will just need to spend 100 Kryptomon, and that will be used and sent to the treasury funds that will support the play to earn mechanic.
This is Umberto style. He always gives like the bad news first, but it's not really bad news. We still need to feed the treasury so that eventually the treasury feeds you guys. But he always announces that new first and then tells you guys, it's free, guys, it's free for the first 3 days. But yeah. really excited. I just wanted to make one point as well. I know Umberto's already touched on this, but I am just super hyped for Egg Hatching Day on the 15th of October. That is the answer to this week's challenge, by the way, but you don't get a prize for it because you also have to explain to me how you got the answer. And the answer is not because Umberto told me, okay? That doesn't count.
It doesn't work? Does it count?
No, it doesn't work. You have to explain how you got it from the challenge, from the challenge. But yeah, I really do hope. I think somebody mentioned it, like we're gonna break the internet. Even Obama is gonna play. I'm really hoping that my Twitter feed, my Facebook feed, everything is just gonna go crazy with all of the all of your new Kryptomons. Bear in mind, because they are procedurally generated, we don't know what they're gonna look like either. So we're really excited to just see what comes out. So yeah, please share them. I mean, feel free to tag me in them if you want. Like I want to see them. But yeah, okay, I will shut up now so that Umberto can show you what he wants to show you.
Yes. So as I was saying, on the 15th of October, we're gonna release we call that we are entering in the chapter 1 of the Kryptomon story. It's not only just because of the fact that we're just releasing, we're starting the phase 1 process. If you remember, we changed from phase to chapter, but also because we're gonna also have this connected to the lore. And the first, let's say, part of the chapter 1 is indeed the egg hatching. And this is going to happen on the 15th of October. More it will deliver later. So the Tamaguchi will come afterwards. First, let's start with the hatching and let's start seeing our new Kryptomons, how they look like, and what are their total genetics and so on. So let me show you how the hatching process will look like. So in this way, you don't have any surprise. You know what you can expect. As I said, there is going to be some surprises here, but I'm not going to show you now. So I've just recorded a video. So the thing is, as I said, guys, this is coming also with a new UI, total new UI, which is you can already see from here. So on the top, you will be capable to find all of the different things about Kryptomon. So you're going to have the dashboard, the marketplace, the staking. Everything that we do is going to be unified in one single platform. So you don't have different, you just need to go to Kryptomon.co, app.kryptomon.co, and from there you can navigate everywhere you want. And then, for example, if you go to dashboard, you can see your X, your Kryptomons, and soon, of course, not at the beginning, you're going to also have your items. So from there, you will see which are the items that you have bought, collected, earned, whatever. So how does it look like then? Let's start. So what you can see here is me. So first of all, a new way of looking at the Kryptomon. So you can see now all the entire details about the Kryptomon as well. You can start genetic code completed. Top of that, go to the most important thing, which is the hatching, and then let's spending a little bit more time on the Kryptomon. When you click hatch, MetaMask will ask you to confirm the transaction, of course, because remember, Kryptomon are NFT, so we need to sign and save the transaction on the blockchain. So it might take a little bit, a while. This is also take too much because that was on the testnet. So you're gonna see this, boom, 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 and boom, you're gonna get your Kryptomon. This is not a spoiler because nobody knows how their Kryptomon looks like. And don't care, that was a water egg. What you see now was another one. You can name your Kryptomon. You can give it a name, as you can see. You can start looking at him. Again, all of his details. You can see him animated, his name, and if you want, you can also name it. You can also give it his own name, so you can call them as you wish. And this is how it's very simple. There's a lot of work behind. It's very simple, but at least it's the start of the Kryptomon game. Version 0.5, and to that, then you will be capable to start as soon as the game is gonna be released. You're gonna be able to start playing with your Kryptomons, and you have all them here, and you can check them as everything. But we're gonna, deliver a better new experience for everyone about the Kryptomon game. Here you can see some Kryptomons that are procedurally generated for the aim of this test. So yeah,
Dude, they look sick. Oh, what? Look at all of them. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm really excited for it. I'm sorry, guys.
So that's it. I mean, the biggest news just dropped.
right?
15th of
We, we,
October,
we need
guys.
to stop sharing things already. I mean, Amit just popped in on chat being like, Umberto, the oversharer. Amit, we love you. Your sweets come after mine, though I have sweet priority. But yeah, I hope you guys are really, really excited. We've already got a bunch of questions coming in. Let's see. Somebody, obviously, I expected this question. Somebody's just asked, what is the gas fee to hatch?
Well, just to say this, if I think the gas fee to Arch a Kryptomon, we are barely at a cent things because the gas fee when you collected you minted your first Kryptomon was quite high. I mean, it was around $3. But because minting an NFT is a complex, is a more complex things, and those require more gas fee to run. In this case, you're not minting the NFT, you're just updating the NFT that you already minted. And so for this reason, you will not have to pay a lot of gas fee. I think we are barely under a dollar. I think we are more like 2 cents. That should be the gas fee. So it should be good.
Yep. Just a couple of cents for hatching, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, I think that was pretty much the only question. I think everybody's just I'm just looking through all of the different chats, guys. Somebody said Matcham Kryptomon, fellow Pokemon trainer there. But yeah, everybody just seems to be super excited about it. I know I am. Yes, we did say the 15th of October the eggs will hatch, but you guys get to choose if they hatch or not. If you want to keep your eggs as eggs forever, as a collectible, look, you can do that. Now, just looking at time, we've already overshot quite a bit, but I think Umberto wants to say one last thing. But after that, we need to stop sharing.
This is not any spoiler, man. This is not any spoiler. This is just I think it's something that we owe to the team, to the community, due to the fact that we had a lot of delays. I mean, a lot of delays. We had delays, and we owe this. And indeed, some of the question pops out. When the new white paper, when DNA 2.0, and that things. And so what I can tell you guys is that we have finally, it has been a huge workload. It's a huge amount of workload to redesign the entire Kryptomon game from scratch. It's been a huge amount of workload. But finally, we've made it. The entire new Kryptomon game has been redesigned from top to bottom, and now we are just I think missing the cherry on the top. But thanks to this, then we are finally capable to update our upcoming timeline of development and keeping you updated on the new timeline that we're going to release. We are still aiming to release quite soon the first version of the game, but we want to have something a little bit more detailed as a timeline, with the different feature release, and that will come up hopefully sooner. So we are now wrapping up everything. So what I can say is that closer between next week or the week after, so in a maximum 2 weeks from now, just because now we are till the 15th of October, we are all full focused on the Achin Day. But after that, we are going to release the new Kryptomon development timeline with dates, with releases, and that kind of things that allows you also to understand when different things pop out. And this has been done. We took this so much because we couldn't properly assess a timeline until the game design was completed. Now that the game design is completed, we can finally do this exercise and share with you the updated timeline. So bear with us, this will come soon. And together with this, actually the white paper 2.0 and the new academy, because the game and most of the things that have been written in the white paper are still there. The sense, the logic, the feeling are still there, but we really take a high step on the top. We really went very high on the quality. And so if the white paper 1.0 was kind of a mission statement, now we can put the white paper with numbers, with formulas, and that kind of thing. So we can really have something which stands out that will allow every of you to really understand how your Kryptomon will look like, how your Kryptomon will be, how it's going to be your journey into the Kryptomon world. So also bear with us. This is something coming. We can finally make it happen. So I think it's not more than like more than a spoiler than just guys. We all do this, and finally we can make it happen. It was just a huge amount of workload to do that, but we got there.
I think I think after all the joking aside, like we like to tease Umberto. I know I personally quite enjoy it, but it's worth mentioning that there is a lot of work going on behind the scenes that nobody really sees. Umberto works really hard. We've got a team coding. We've got a marketing team. I write loads of stuff, think up a law challenge, etc., etc. So we know that we are slightly late, but that's what you expect when you're doing development work, and we are trying our very best to make sure that we give you guys what we promised you. And also in reference to like 3 founders talks ago, when somebody said, when white paper, sir, Umberto said, I'll give it to you by Friday. Sure. But yeah, it's coming. That also means that I will have to write it, but it's coming. We're almost there. We just want to make sure that we have all the details, and once we do, yeah, we'll make sure to get it out as soon as we can to everybody.
Man,
yeah.
you're gonna have a lot of document crunch. Yeah, man, you have no idea how many documents, how many spreadsheet, and how many you're gonna have to crunch. It's gonna be so funny for me.
Yeah, you guys think that playing a game is all about the UI and is all about the fancy graphics, but behind that is a ton of Excel spreadsheets and like numbers that you have to crunch. And yeah, Travis, it is true. One of the big reasons why we're slightly delayed is the fact that we've practically redesigned the whole thing from scratch. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that we wanted to cover today. Personal thing from me as well. I think Umberto sort of hinted this earlier, but next week will be the final lore challenge, and as a special sort of final farewell send off for the final for the last lore challenge. If you've not managed to solve any of the previous lore challenges 1, 2, and 3, you want to try to solve the 4th one. Yeah, let's just put it that way. You want to try and solve the 4th one. That's pretty much it.
Spoiler. The reason is because
no. They'll find out. I will try to make it as medium level difficulty as possible, but you guys want to try and solve it. And this is for the guys from Babylon as well. Like, look through all of the Medium articles. We've got lots of pretty exciting stuff. We've got lore challenge that happens every week, and also it might be your way in to become a Kryptomon trader. So yeah, that was pretty much it for me. Umberto, was there anything else that you wanted to cover, or something that I forgot?
No, I think actually we just dropped, as you said. To be honest, now that we have this AMA, I'm like feeling like,
done.
Yeah. Exactly. Lighter.
Everybody's drunk now. Everybody's drunk.
And also, I know that I've done something good. Everybody's drunk, so that is something that I'm happy with. You know that's a good. I will bring this with me for tonight. No, I think it was a good session, guys. As always, we want to keep you as updated as possible. Of course, we want to have sessions which are meaningful. So like this one. So last week we didn't have any session because we were kind of in the between this one and another, so we weren't actually ready to share. Now we are finally to the point that we just dropped a very big news. So please share it, bring new people on board. Let's help us grow the Kryptomon. And to answer things is always remember, both me and all of the rest of the team, not just me, not just Carter, but all of the team is always available. We are always there in the different groups, and we read you, so we know everything. Your concern and also a lot of your ideas. I mean, we brought in a lot of ideas. We were thinking, for example, we changed our mind a lot of the time just reading a Telegram and just reading Discord, because we were reading what the discussion. You gave us an ideas and we took from that. So thank you very much for this. Thank you very much for your support. Guys, let's see how the Kryptomon looks like next week. That's the only thing I can say.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. I really, really want to see it. I expect my Twitter feed to go absolutely crazy. Okay, guys? Can you guys all promise me that everybody is going to have to share thing? And I saw somebody start a Twitter follow trade. I will do that. I will do that on the Discord somewhere slightly later on. But yeah, that's it from me. I think that's where we're going to cut it for today. So potentially see you guys next week.
Bye.